In Northern Ireland, it is illegal to have an abortion. The only exception is if there is physical or mental direct risk to the woman who is pregnant. There is no strict guide on how professionals decide whether the woman is allowed an abortion. What shocks me is that the choice is taken away from people. I don't agree with that. I don't think many people would agree with that if there was more light shed on the topic. It's shocking that women are treated so disrespectfully, that they're not accounted for, that they're not respected or trusted to make a big decision that they are capable of.
We've got the 1967 Abortion Act, so we're allowed to have abortions.
What have they got then? I thought they hadn't been updated from the 1967.
No, it hasn't been extended to Northern Ireland. They've rejected it.
And the bill came in 68, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what have they got? Abortion is defined as unlawful in Northern Ireland. The 1861 Offences Against the Person Act provides the foundation for Northern Ireland's abortion laws. Jesus. That's how many years ago?
Over 100.
Over 100 years ago.
Over 150.
Over 150 years ago, these laws were set into place, and you're telling me that we can't challenge them now? What the hell? It actually infuriates me. It infuriates me. My issue is it's just not fair. How can they see Northern Ireland see everywhere else growing and moving and making change, and as awful as this saying is, sticking with the times, staying with the times, and they just don't feel any way about changing what's going on there? What we're taught and how we are taught doesn't differ majorly. Yet, this life-changing experience, a decision that is major for anyone to make, they're not given the right to do so. It's mad. Many people don't even know that this happens. The fact that women aren't given the right to make the decision of whether they would like to keep or abort the fetus, it takes away the sensitivity of abortion. Abortions are not easy. If this was men, would it be the same? If men could carry children, would there be an issue with them wanting to abort it? It is a big topic in Northern Ireland, and I do believe those who see themselves as pro-life and anti-abortion feel threatened by the new wave and younger generations that are coming through. So much so, they feel the need to use false facts in their propaganda to win people over. Having an abortion will not give you breast cancer. That is false. They are wrong to inform women of this. It's a shock tactic. It's to scare people. If abortions were wrong, the medical care wouldn't have been developed. If abortions were not necessary to society and to women, abortion healthcare, abortion procedures, and abortions in general would not have been developed. But it's been developed for a reason, and women should not have been kept from a healthcare that they are entitled to. Having the choice to have an abortion is a human right. And are you okay to deny a woman of that right? It shouldn't come down to whether you are rich enough to afford the travel and accommodation to come to England and pay for a private abortion, because they are not eligible to have an NHS abortion, although they are a part of the UK. Ask yourself if that's okay. By allowing abortion, you are not opening your country up to an epidemic. Abortion is not a disease that you can catch. Every woman should be able to have the choice, to be able to make that decision for herself. The process of having an abortion is traumatic for some people, and it doesn't help that the focus of the topic is on the fetus. But what about the women? What about the support they need? 1 in 3 women will have an abortion in their lifetime. Does that make them criminals? If a woman is raped and she doesn't want to keep the baby of her attacker, should she be treated like a criminal? In Northern Ireland, confidentiality doesn't exist. You can't trust anyone. You can't confide in anyone. You are made to feel like a criminal. You don't know when someone is going to get pregnant and not want to carry on with that pregnancy. What if she was raped? What if she was molested, groomed? Should she have to keep it? Should she have to live with that reminder? Would you want to live with that reminder? It's my body, and I know it's my choice, and women everywhere should have the same rights as me.